And now I give the floor to the representative of Greece.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would like to thank the prosecutor of the International Criminal Court, Mr. Karim Khan, for his very comprehensive presentation, and I welcome also the presence of the Ambassador of Sudan to our meeting. Mr. President, the humanitarian consequences of the situation in Sudan, notably in Darfur, are dire. The conflict, the intense warfare between warring parties, and the escalation of hostilities further aggravate the human suffering of the Sudanese people. The United Nations Human Rights Council fact-finding mission for Sudan reports thousands of killings, injuries, extensive displacements, and destruction of residential homes, hospitals, schools, and other critical infrastructure. Furthermore, we remain extremely concerned of widespread atrocities and reports of wrong statute crimes being committed. While Greece supports all efforts aimed at dialogue and mediation, it firmly believes that there is no room for impunity. The current report of the prosecutor is rightly pointing out that these atrocities are the result of continued impunity for crimes that commenced 2 decades ago and feature many of the same protagonists. Lack of accountability has fueled and continues to fuel the perpetration of ongoing and past crimes. Mr. President, Greece has always maintained that the international community should prioritize the safety of civilians. The referral of the situation in Darfur to the ICC nearly 20 years ago, pursuant to Security Council Resolution 1593 on 2005, also supported by Greece during its previous tenure in the Security Council, allowed the ICC to exercise jurisdiction over crimes committed in Darfur since July 2002, although Sudan is not a state party to the Rome Statute. In view of the above, Greece, a staunch supporter of international justice and the rule of law, underscored the importance of the investigation of the prosecutor regarding crimes committed in the course of the ongoing conflict that commenced in April 2023 between warring parties and the affiliated groups in Darfur. Mr. President, we equally wish to welcome the progress in the Abd al-Rahman case. This is a case of unique significance since it is the first related to the referral of the situation in Darfur to the ICC by the Security Council. We welcome the conclusion to a large part of the first of the 4 components of this Darfur referral. Mr. President, let me stress that we welcome the steps already taken from the competent Sudanese authorities regarding cooperation with the Office of the Prosecutor. Equally, we underline the importance of strengthening such cooperation regarding the request for assistance concerning ongoing inquiries. And more importantly, we stress the need to execute the arrest warrants against the fugitive in line with and pursuant to obligations stemming from Security Council Resolution 1593. We wish also to underline that unilateral measures against the International Criminal Court will impact negatively on its work regarding the situation in Darfur. Mr. President, Greece wishes to underscore the importance of the Office of the Prosecutor prospective cooperation with the United Nations Human Rights Council fact-finding mission for Sudan to support the lines of inquiry regarding crimes in Darfur since April 2023. We also welcome the developing cooperation between the prosecutor, the victims, and civil society organizations regarding the provision of information on the atrocities committed in the context of the Council's current hostilities. Mr. President, to conclude, Greece supports all efforts aimed at dialogue and mediation that are inclusive and reaffirms its commitments to the unity and sovereignty of Sudan, convinced that achieving a lasting peace goes hand in hand with justice. I thank you.
I thank the representative of Greece.